the Pope who worked as a forced laborer in the Sardinian mines before being elected as the Pontiff, and was known for his gentle and merciful approach to sinners. Welcome to the Pontiff, a journey into the lives and contribution of the Popes of the Catholic Church, brought to you by CNewsLive. Saint Callixtus I was elected as the 16th Bishop of Rome in AD 217, succeeding Saint Zephyrinus. During the papacy of Saint Zephyrinus, Callixtus remained his close aide and participated in the former pontiff's efforts in protecting the doctrines of the Church from heresies. Historians testify that Callixtus was first a slave in the household of a Christian official in the Roman court. He fled from his master's household after incurring a financial loss. However, after being caught, he was forced to return to his master's house. A quarrel with the Jews saw Callixtus being sent to the Sardinian mines to work as a forced slave laborer. Saint Victor I, the then Pope, campaigned to release all Christians in forced slavery from mines. Callixtus' name did not appear in the list of slaves to be released. His insistence that he too should be freed convinced the Roman governor to free him from slavery. On his release, Pope Victor I sent Callixtus to a place called Anzio. Pope Zephyrinus, who succeeded Pope Victor I, recalled Callixtus to Rome and ordained him a deacon. Callixtus assisted Pope Zephyrinus in his administrative affairs and provided material and theological assistance in dealing with heresies. Thus, Callixtus became the Pope's chief advisor and archdeacon. Saint Hipplytus, who was highly critical of Pope Zephyrinus and Callixtus, was reluctant to accept the Pope's teaching in their entirety. When Callixtus assumed papacy after the demise of Pope Zephyrinus, Saint Hipplytus declined to accept his election, proclaimed himself a pope, and thus became the first anti-pope and broke away from the Church. Callixtus' election as Pope was made more acceptable by his gentle and merciful approach to sinners, whom he accepted into the Church. Many sins such as murder, adultery that were considered unforgivable were forgiven by Pope Callixtus for the love of Christ. After making atonement, such persons were allowed to receive Holy Communion. Pope Callixtus also supported marriages between women of the higher castes and men of the lower caste, that is commoners, slaves, etc. This was unthinkable in those times and strictly against the Roman law. Such decisions of Pope Callixtus I was not pleasing to Saint Hipplytus. Theological differences and debates further deepened the division between these two great men. However, in AD 235, Saint Hipplytus realized his mistake and returned to the Church, and afterwards attained martyrdom. Pope Callixtus' reign was short. It was filled with several controversies and issues. He was ultimately called to eternal rest in AD 222. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. In the next week, we bring to you the life and contribution of Saint Urban I. Till then, this is Soni Manoj signing off for CNewsLive.